Alright guys, we're back on the air. Sorry about that. We got back on the air by like 3:08. And now we have a severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect until 3:30 that's issued for South Central St. John's the Baptist Parish in southeastern Louisiana, St. Charles Parish in southwest Louisiana, northwest Laughlin Parish, and northwestern Jefferson Parish until like 2:30. 2:30. Yeah. No, not 2:30, but 3:30. So, I want to talk about this. This is just near New Orleans, the yellow polygon right there, so you need to stay inside. So, this thing is showing a little bit of a circulation right down here. I'll show you guys where it is that. Let me draw it as well. So, that's where that circulation right down here. That's where that circulation is. That kind of look like a broad circulation right down here. So that is inside the severe thunderstorm warning. There's like a circulation right down here. As you see here, it's showing in your Fox radar. That's where that circulation is down here. That kind of look like a broad circulation right here. As you see here, guys. And the one I draw, that's where that circulation is right now. You can't see it, but I'll check the cameras in southwest Louisiana and the New Orleans camera. Check where it is. But look, that's where that circulation is. Right down here. Let me check if there's any more circulations down here. Look at that. That's where that severe weather is stretching all the way back toward Memphis. There's another one near Oklahoma City and Tulsa. That is just near half of Texas, just near Armadillo at this point. Parts of Oklahoma, parts heading toward Kansas, light to moderate rain. And when we're going down here, you see this. So let's zoom in and show you guys where that big activity is over. Not our Florida area, but the big activity over here. So this big activity over here, right down here, that's where the low pressure is. You see the L I put down there? That's the low pressure right there. So let me put it on red. So that's where that circle is, and I put the low pressure right down here. So if you see an L like this, that's a low pressure. Yeah, that's actually the low pressure that we have. And we checked my radar. See, that's what I'm talking about. Low pressure is just right here. Yeah, that's where that low pressure is. So we have a couple of flood warnings in place, and we have a special weather statement is in effect. Wind gusts up to like 50 miles per hour. It's just near New Orleans. So Baton Rouge, get on that. There goes that low pressure. We have more severe flood warnings over near Dallas. That one just near the I-30 corridor in Greenville, the city of Greenville, and another one just near the 276 area, and another one that didn't extend from Manoa down into I don't know which road, but yeah, we have like 4 of them. Sorry about that news break. Stretching from the I-30 corridor and the 259 down into Tullow, the 271 and the 37. I'm gonna talk about today. Alright, so the circulation did a little move. Now let's put the future track in motion now. So we see where that goes. So by like when we get to like 5:12 p.m., it's already making its way toward Alabama, probably toward Mobile, probably to our Florida Peninsula, because the Florida Peninsula is getting on that. And now it's headed toward Alabama. There goes Birmingham, Anniston, Tuscaloosa, Montgomery, Solomon, Downtown, Utah, Gadsden, Huntsville. There goes Chattanooga right there is getting on that action. There goes Tennessee, Nashville is getting the light to moderate rain. Probably will hit toward Atlantic. So here's your weather radar to check your future track. Because I'll be right back for another video, and I'll start. Okay, we're back at this video. Sorry, I had to go to the bathroom because right here. So let's check out the future track for this Band of Rain. We see one thing right down here. Hold on, guys. I need to turn off my microphone for a second. Okay, guys, we're back. Now let's check out your future track for today. By like 3:10. So it's already making through Jackson. A lot of cloud cover over Jacksonville. And as we get into like 5 o'clock today, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, it's already making its way toward Georgia, probably toward the Carolinas, Charlotte, Savannah. Look at that. It's already making its way toward Richmond, Washington, the NYC, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, probably Ohio, Boston, probably toward, let me see. Yeah, it's hitting. Look at that. That go really far with the mix of snow just near, Maine, near Bangor and Portland. So Bangor and Portland will be down in the upper 40s. And Texas will give you a break. You can see Lombard 47, Dallas 55, San Antonio 68, 63 for Houston, 65 in New Orleans, and Columbus 48 by Ohio, Illinois, parts of Wisconsin, Missouri, Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, West Virginia, and parts of Maryland's getting those cloud covers. They even down into Toronto, and even toward New York and Buffalo. There goes Detroit right there. No, Wisconsin. This is where Wisconsin is. So you can see more of that over the Boise area, as you can see here. So now we're on to that severe thunderstorm warning in place until like 3:30. Now let's go back to your radar. As you can see here, I think I'm getting like a video or something. But it's like when you get those things right there, is your trusted thing right here, and you know that's good. So whatever, we'll be right back. Is it working? Alright, let's start. Alright, so the only thing that was freezing me probably was the traffic camera that I have on. So probably that messed it up. We're perfectly fine now. Let's check. We're perfectly fine. As you see here. We actually work perfectly fine. As you see here. And now we're on at 21 to like 3:45 now. So as you can see here, that's just like, let me see something. For a second. Yeah, let's put on the heavy what's in the servers. Nope, cannot see any cities. So we're gonna talk about that in just a couple of moments. Or we can see something else. That you see that particular rotation cell right down here. So it's just a couple miles west of New Orleans, right down here. That's where New Orleans is. That's just a couple miles away from New Orleans. So that broad circulation, let me see something, let me put it out. That broad circulation right down here. That kind of like a hook echo, as you see here in the circle, that kind of like a hook echo right down here. There's another particular cell right down here, and there's another cell that is just off of that cell right here. That's why we have that tornado in place. And there goes another circulation here and another one right down here that connected to that thing right there. So a third circulation here That first one, that issue, that tornado one that's still there, and the second circulation that is down off to that side, that west side right there. So that's about, there's another particular broad circulation right down here, and another circulation that we have that tornado one in place. That's why I need you to take shelter right now, and another one right down here. So let's check out Fox weather. So that was what we're talking about, because we have like a few circulations down here in that particular circulation. There goes that tornado one that did shrink a little bit. There goes that circulation, didn't move, so it will expire by 3:45. We have a couple minutes left, but probably the National Weather Service in New Orleans will expire a little bit early, and the radar is showing indicating rotation. So let's talk about. I think that tornado is still on the ground, but I don't see that on the ground thing anymore. And the mile markers did change between mile marker 1 and 9 for Interstate 310, and that's why I need you guys to take cover now. If you're in that area of New Orleans, take cover right now, because New Orleans is not in that tornado particular cell warn storm. So I want you guys to take cover now, as you see here. So let me put the arrow thing on. Let me put the arrow thing on. So this is just 14 miles away from the New Orleans area. And let's check here. This is just like 38 miles away from the Interstate 10 corridor. There goes a big particular, doesn't want to walk about. That particular storm is right down here, all the way toward the shoreline. There goes Lafayette between Bonton Road. Yeah. Right there. So that tornado warning cell that is just near, like 14.8 miles away from the New Orleans area. And again, like 37.8 miles away from the Interstate 10 corridor. If you're anywhere near this area with those big porticates is, you have like 40.5 miles away from that particular cell. If you get up to the other side, that's like 3.1 miles or 31.5 miles away. So that's what we're going to talk about. I'll be back by like 3:40 or so. So we're going to continue talking about the tornado warning. If you need take shelter now, because this tornado warning expired. That's it. I'll be done with this video because I'm gonna let this expire. If the National Weather Service expired a little bit early, we'll talk about it. If another tornado warning is issued, we'll continue coming back quickly on air, so I can get you guys safe. If the WTSU New Orleans will continue covering that thing, well, I'll be gone for a little bit. If another tornado is going to issue, I'll be right back here to get you guys safe. And WTSU New Orleans, yeah, Hearst Television, as you see here. So if you want to watch WTSU New Orleans, you must watch that. See that where that tornado warning is. So guys, take cover now as that tornado warning is issued until like 3:45. There's like 5 minutes left. Let me clear that out. So guys, you must be prepared for this particular. There's gonna be a severe weather for today, so you need to watch out for some severe weather. Tornadoes will be in the forecast. Some damaging winds, some hail as well. Just like 5% chance. I checked that in the storm prediction center.